Guess who I spoke to today? Guess. Wrong. Good brother, GAT Taylor. Changed his name. GAT Taylor from My Expert Opinion. Spoke to him today. Hold on, let me get my. I spoke to the bro today, and I was right. I was right. He does not, well, he did not know what FBA is. He wasn't aware of the term. He called me today, and I didn't take the call. I called him back, and he was like, yo, he called me, he's like, yo, Rock, you be knowing your ish. I'm like, what you talking about? And he went right to that. He referenced the part of my blog where I said that it's a good possibility that he didn't know what FBA means. I said math might not know too, but he might know, right? I said Mecca definitely knows, right? Then I said some other stuff about, I said some other stuff, right? But GAT confirmed he did not know. He actually, on top of that, he said that he went around the block asking people in the hood, did they know what FBA was? And he was like, the answer was a consecutive no from basically everybody he asked. I was like, you should have filmed it, right? Because I know this. Like, I'm aware of this. Like, I'm aware of this. Everybody does not know. Like, everybody's not aware. It's just a fact. Like, just because you know something, I'm just saying in general, because I notice a lot of the people in the comments saying like, nah, they know, saying Fat Joe knows, and this, that, and the third. He purposely misquoted FBA. Americans with authority, he misquoted the A in FBA as meaning authority. Like, he did that purposely because that's something else, and the something else that they was talking about, I'm not even aware of. Like, what's this? I've been seeing the word tethering or tetherer in my comments and in another blog I was watching in relation to this whole discussion. What is that? I don't know what that is. I don't. Can somebody let me know in the comments? I say that to say, don't expect us all to know about these things, and you can't just say, you grown, do some research. If I don't know that there's something I need to know, I'm not going to research it, right? You understand what I'm saying? Like if your whole life you don't research like your parents or like your age or your name, like things that you've just known. If you don't know you need, I can't create a good enough analogy. What I'm saying is, if you don't know you need to know something, there's no need to research it, right? So I don't know what tethering means in this frame of, in this topic, in this realm of thought. I don't know what it means. I hear tethering, I think about when I make my phone a hotspot. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't get it, and I'll do you one better. Pause. Right after I got off the phone with GAT, me and Jay was talking. Jay didn't know what FBA is, and Jade ain't hood at all. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she got some hood in her, but she went to college and all that. But she also grew up in California, and is it's just different. It just depends on your demographic and what, you know what I'm saying? Like, we had a whole discussion about it, right? She was like, what's FBA? I explained to her, and she was like, that seems like something really, like, it makes sense. She said it seems like something on the East Coast, right? Something that spawned in the East Coast, because where they are, they don't have, in Cali where she grew up, there is not all of these different types of black people. You understand what I'm saying? It's like, they're probably all FBAs out there. I don't know. I'm assuming, right? I don't know, but they don't know Jamaicans, Guyanese, Trinidadians, and Bajans and Panamanians. They don't know. They don't see all of that. You understand what I'm saying? All of the black people talk the way Snoop and them talk. Hey, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they got Mexicans out there. They might have like Samoans out there or whatever. We didn't get into all of that. I'm speaking from what I've witnessed. You know what I'm saying? Well, she did mention the Mexicans, but what I mean? It's like, but it's just, it's a different, it's a different mixture out there than it is over on the East Coast. I say out there. I'm actually way closer to the West Coast now. I'm on the west. I'm on the West Side. AZ, salute to Tucson. Your boy Cactus Jab. But yeah, like, she didn't know. You understand what I'm saying? And I bring this up to say, I'm not taking up for nobody. I'm not. I mean, like, yeah. Well, I was taking up for the cast of my expert opinion. Those is my homeboys, right? But I'm not taking up for Fat Joe and all of that when I say it's a possibility that he really, when he brought up FBA, the way he used it, he made it seem like it was a clique, like it was a group, like it was an actual movement. I mean, if it's a movement, I'm not aware of it, right? You understand what I'm saying? But I just felt like it's just synonymous with Black Americans. You understand what I'm saying? Like, some of us was brought over here in slavery. Some of us was here before slavery, but we all contributed to slavery, right? All of them, all us are what FBAs are. It's not a gang. It's not a crew. It's not a political. Is it a political party? If it is, let me know. Somebody. You know what I'm saying? But even me, I still would ask that question. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't ask you certain questions I would never have to ask you because I actually know. There's a saying I say a lot of times: "Is a wise man knows that he knows nothing." I operate from that perspective, which makes me always forever teachable. You know what I mean? Whatever I believe, if you give me good enough evidence to you understand that contradicts, new information that contradicts the prior information, and that new information makes more sense, then hey, I learned something new. What I thought I knew before, I didn't know before. You understand what I'm saying? Even like me and GAT was on the phone for a minute. Like, we was on the phone for about a half hour. Like, we started with that conversation. We talked about a whole bunch of other stuff, and then we ended up like towards the end of the conversation, I found myself kind of explaining it to him again, just more in detail because it's not as known as, you understand what I'm saying? Like, the concept it's not as known as we would like it to be, as I would like it to be. Let me say it like that. You understand what I'm saying? Right now, we just local. You understand what I'm saying? We just local. What Queen Latifah said to Q and Juice. She said it to the other dude. Was it Flex? Anyway, yeah, everybody don't know her. I'm not saying that, disrespect hasn't taken place. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that I judge things on a certain scale. I'm when I was at 5%, my name was Justice, so I know when I serve justice. I feel a certain way about justice. I'm very justice sensitive. You know what I'm saying? And if I think if Fat Joe knows, if by now somebody has told him what FBA is, what I mean? I think he should just come out and be like, listen, I'm not saying to backtrack on your stance for him to backtrack on his stance with like the blacks and the Puerto Ricans ownership in hip hop. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was started by blacks. You understand what I'm saying? And Puerto Ricans contributed later. I'm pretty sure that, from all of the information that I've got so far on the sensitive topic, I'm pretty sure that that's what it is, right? But like I said, there's new information could change. You know, if you give me some new information, I could change my position. Pause. Right, but I'm not saying, if you got new information, I'm not saying to back away on that. But at this point, I think I'm pretty sure he knows what somebody has told him, or he saw some of the, the hoop, the public internet lynching that's been going on out there and all of that. So he probably has an inkling or some sort of idea of what FBA is now. And if I was him, I would just, I would just offer a little apology and all of that, just for that, you understand? So you could argue with Lord Jamal, you could argue with whoever else, you know what I mean? But, you know, he grew up around black people. Black people put him on. He says he loves black people. A quick my bad. I didn't know that I was dissing all of my peoples. We your peoples, right? I'm just saying. Let me see something. I'm just saying. Because right now it's up. Pause. Pause protesters, get your ass out of here. Rest of y'all, welcome to the nation. Monster Nation, that is. I'm your tour guide, your host, your landlord, owner, tenant, janitor. I'm off the damn floor with you if you don't follow the rules. The rules are you gotta like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for all the notifications. If you're trying to be a taxpayer citizen of the nation, then leave us a super thanks or Cash App. Best nation is donation. We actually prefer the Cash App, but you can do whatever you want. The Cash App tag will be in the description along with the Bandcamp link. The Bandcamp link is there for all of you who would rather hear me rapping than to hear me yapping. All of my mixtapes is there all the way from Slang and Rock Volume 2, which I just dropped, all the way back to Shell Shock, which came out in like 97 or 98 or something like that. You know what I mean? We got new music out. The Winter Circle video is out there. It's making its rounds. Go check that out. Yo, run the numbers up and see me with a tie and a feather in my hat and shoes and blazers on and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Could play it for the kids and the parents and all of that. Grandparents, all of that. Ain't no cuss words, nothing. Also, the Crownsville album from me and my brother Rusty Jukes is out right now, which you cannot play in front of no kids, no adults, no parents. It's the opposite of the Winter Circle video. You understand what I'm saying? I got another video out called BCC, the song, not the gang, not the crew, you know what I'm saying? All of that, just get involved, you know what I mean? For all of y'all talking about you want more hip-hop or hip-hoppers, all of y'all with your hip-hop complaints, is quality hip-hop out here. Help me help you. Help hip-hop. Anyway, now that that's out the way, I think that's pretty much most of what I wanted to say. Like, you just never, you just never know what people know. You know what I'm saying? I know GAT wasn't lying to me on the phone. You understand? GAT ain't a liar. I've known GAT for a long time. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't lying to me. And yeah. So, what did somebody tell me? What tethering is in this arena? I don't know what that means. Also, let's just all be mindful. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's okay in my hood, don't mean it's okay in your hood. And if I'm gonna be running around here, not just be mindful of that. You understand what I'm saying? When in Rome, y'all know how the saying go. You know what I'm saying? Puerto Ricans in New York say the N-word all day, every day. You understand what I'm saying? Or at least we grew up doing it. But nowadays, more and more Puerto Ricans are kind of, as we grow older and more worldly, we travel a little bit and we see different cultures and we learn more things. A lot more of the Puerto Ricans I know are starting to shy away from that. You know what I'm saying? You got some white dudes who have N-word passes, but that's around that's around where they live. They can't go to somebody else's hood and get that. You understand what I'm saying? And don't give me that y'all use the N-word, whatever. Whenever somebody calls 50 Cent Curtis, aren't they most of the time trying to disrespect him? You understand what I'm saying? That's his name. But when Cameron was going, Curtis, he was trying to play him. You understand what I'm saying? When Stevie J was inviting him to a fight, what's up, Curtis? He was trying to play son. You understand what I'm saying? Benzino, when that Curtis keep up promote that so don't you know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that. That's his name. If he tell you it's cool to call him that, then you call him that. But if it ain't, then it ain't. You know what I mean? What's your mother name? Do you call her that? Most of y'all know what I'm talking about. Anyway. If you made it to the end of this video, let me get 4 peace signs, because it's still all peace. You know what I'm saying? It's all peace. Also, I'm a wordologist. I'm a wordsmith. I'm a heavy barsman. Like, you understand what I'm saying? I'm a craftsman of words and putting and separating words. And you can't tell me the N-word don't come from the African word niggas. Can't none of y'all prove to me it don't. So I don't, you know what I'm saying? So argue with your moms. I ain't trying to hear y'all. Rock on, rock on.